Welcome back to Viral Footy News, everyone, and as you can tell, there are two major changes to this week's episode. One, my beautiful blonde locks have turned ginger again, mixed feelings, and secondly, Dave has pissed off to Glastonbury and probably up to his nuts in mud right now, so instead, I'm joined by James from Bull Street. Welcome.
Thanks, mate. Coming up on today's show, we'll be looking at the weirdest sending off in football history,
Cristiano Ronaldo's latest hissy fit,
and why Jamie Vardy's fitness regime has shocked the footballing world.
But let's start in South America, where Argentina, well, Lionel Messi, have been smashing in some absolute screamers.
And if we're talking of screamers, Lavezzi must have been letting out a few after he pole vaulted over an advertising board and broke his arm.
It is savage. Now, the picture is pretty disturbing, but the fall is comedy gold. In fact, it's like something out of Only Fools and Horses. Del Boy would definitely be proud.
Play it nice and cool, son. Nice and cool, you know what I mean?
In case you missed it, the Copa America isn't the only major tournament happening right now. There's actually one called the Euros being played as well.
I didn't realise that.
Right.
Yeah, the viral stories around the matches have almost been better than the game themselves too. Take, for example, the Irish fans who were recently captured serenading a rather saucy French model.
I would definitely would have joined in with that one. That's not as good as this gem though. Yep, it's an Irishman wearing a horse mask, putting a football through an open window. Scenes.
Absolutely incredible. From the hilarious Irish to the knobbish, and let's look at Cristiano Ronaldo's latest PR catastrophe.
As if it wasn't enough to piss off Peter Andre's Iceland.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
He's now taken out his frustrations on an innocent TV reporter by throwing his microphone in the lake. What a miserable knob.
What a knobhead. Look, Cristiano, you're a legend and one of the best players in the world, but for fuck's sake, stop acting like a shitbag and concentrate on scoring more worldies.
Absolutely. Another footballing superstar, in fact, I would go as far as saying footballing god, after rejecting Arsenal. Come on, the little man. Jamie Vardy has been making headlines for some unusual reasons.
Typical Spurs fan. Yes, indeed, James, the wiry Oh my, QPR.
Wind it back, I'm not doing that again. You can beep that, there's a rant.
The wiry fox told reporters that he never enters the gym for fear of gaining muscle and instead prefers a diet of Red Bull and chewing tobacco to keep himself thin and fast.
I've been doing the same thing, it's got me absolutely nowhere. Anyway, Vards has apparently consulted with numerous doctors and the Leicester staff who did a pretty decent job this season, and they actually believe it's right that he stays off the weights. But I tell you what, Tabao Sean, the beast, would not approve of this one.
Beast mode says no, Jamie. If only he could have used his weird workout regime to bag a goal against Slovakia though. Then we'd have all been happy bunnies. But instead, we saw one of the dullest 0-0 draws of the tournament.
Mate, that's an understatement. It was so bloody dull that it genuinely did send people to sleep. Didn't it, Angel Maria Villar?
Yes, the UEFA chief was actually filmed nodding off at the England game. Come on, Villa, I know we're a tad dull, but you're better than that, aren't you? Actually, you work for UEFA, so you're probably not yet corporate slimeball.
Enough in international football for now, Joe. Let's head over to the Switzerland's Reserve League and examine the strangest sending off in football history.
It is pretty strange. Adam Linden Lundqvist, a left back for Jana SK, was shown a second yellow card for farting. Yes, farting in a match against Pershgun SK.
The referee apparently thought Linden had guffed in his hand and thrown it in his direction. Comedy gold, but come on, Adam. We all know that silent but deadly isn't the most effective weapon anyway.
James would definitely know. Stinks, this boy.
And finally, Manchester United and England legend Paul Scholes has come out of retirement.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Yes, you did hear it right. My hero, my fellow ginger, is joining the Indian Futsal League.
He joins the side with Luis Figo, Deco and futsal legend Falcao. Now that is one hell of a team.
It is one hell of a team and he's going to rinse it. I bet he's unbelievable in the Indian Futsal League. So those were our favourite viral stories of the week, but have you guys at home seen any that we've missed? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks very much to James for joining me. Where can we find you, mate?
Google, then Google Bull, then Street, and you'll find us, Bull Street.
Pretty effective. Their link's going to be in the description and on screen right now. Thanks very much to James, and thanks for you guys at home for watching. We'll catch you next time.